raccoons sleep like that, and that's what we have here. A cold day in New Orleans. Welcome. It's ESPN Outdoors coming to you from the world-famous Audubon Zoo, and it's famous for a lot of reasons, partially because of the creativity of the exhibits they have here. This is the alligator exhibit. It's too cold for the alligators to be outside at this moment, but I tell you what, alligators, they say, are very, very lucky that their skins were not waterproof.
Really?
Because if they had been waterproof, they'd have been harvested out many, many years ago. That's the only thing that saved them. They became very fashionable, those skins, in the 50s, the 40s, the 60s, and that's why they became an endangered species then, and the Endangered Species Act pretty much saved them, and now there's even limited hunting for alligators in Louisiana.
There are a lot of them, especially down here. You know, the Audubon Zoo is a great place to learn more about the wildlife and the natural history of this area and other areas as well. It's also a great place to take pictures. As you saw, that raccoon right there would make a great snapshot for your photo album. We're going to have some picture-taking techniques coming up for you a little bit later on Photos in the Wild. Right now, though, I bet Ken Ford is going to have his camera with him. He's going on his family vacation to Crested Butte, Colorado. We're going to tag along and watch how his daughter, who's working hard to learn to fly fish. The Real Guys is coming up.
I've got 4 kids, and I'm going to take as many as can go to Crested Butte this summer. And so Katie, my youngest daughter, is finishing her junior year in college. And I frequently go up to check on her in Austin to make sure she's studying. And I decided to take her over to Austin Angler and see if the owner could give her some instructions on fly casting.
Well, it's a good thing that you're not getting him to teach you how to fly cast, okay?
I need more help.
Yes, well, domestic tranquility, okay? And what we want to do is we're going to start now so that by the time summer comes, you'll be ready to go. Okay? And you can outfish him, because I know there'll be that competitiveness between you. Okay? So let's step out here, and what you want to do, the first thing you want to do is learn the grip, okay? Are you right-handed?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to hold your hand like this with your thumb on top. That's the strongest grip, okay? We're going to break. You know, one of the neat things about this business is watching the next generation come up. Ken's daughter came in, and she's going fishing with him this summer, and she came in for a casting lesson, and just see the enthusiasm and the willingness they have to learn the sport and to learn to cast. It's phenomenal, okay? So the pickup is from this point to right about there, okay? And do that again. Take it all the way down to the water surface. Start slowly, okay? You've mastered the first part of the cast, okay? Step 1 down, okay? And the other thing about it is the kids really pick it up a lot quicker than us older guys do. And it's almost embarrassing to see how quickly they get with it. Rather than immediately starting to rotate over like that, we want to kind of come forward and then right at the very end just flip it off the end.
Use your wrist?
Yep, you want to use your wrist to power it, okay? But you got to just come forward, snap it, and stop that rod tip. If you don't stop the rod tip on the forward cast, you'll never get that loop, okay? Okay. So now put the 3 parts together. Let me get the line out there for you. Okay.
All right.
Remember, it's easy. You can come forward easy, but you want to pop it right at the end and stop that rod tip, okay?
Oops.
Not bad. You got a loop, okay? Okay. You take instruction very well.
Thank you.
I don't know about your dad, but
I went to my office every day. I had surgery 2 days a week. That's what fishing's all about, to get away from the concrete jungle, get away from the freeways, and be out there in God's country and enjoying your surroundings. I've taken all of them, but this is the first time I've taken just the 2 girls to go fishing, and they have been practicing a little bit.
We're getting ready. We're almost ready.
Putting on.
We've rigged 2 rods with a dry fly dropper, and now we're going to rig.
Dad always seems to know almost everything. So before we got here, my mom was checking. You got the boots, you got this for the girls, da 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 da. Well, we get here, you know, unzip the bag. Okay, well, where are my boots? Amy says, well, where are my boots? We didn't have anything to wear.
Here's the problem. We tried these on. We tried these on. And we got to put on these 14s. Last resort men's 14s. We get the map to get out of Denver. And I look on the map and I said, which airport are we? And I said, well, it has to be the Centennial Airport. They just built one, you know, it's a brand new one. And that turned out that was not the airport where we were. So by my fault, we spent 45 minutes driving the wrong direction. So it took us 5 hours to drive into Gunnison.
This is more than College Katie's done before 8:30 in about 4 years.
Oh, step this way.
I can't get it out.
Here, come. Want to come towards me?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, let's go. Pull. Heave. Yeah. All right. Nice feet.
God.
Cinderella slippers.
I do.
Hang on to me. Never wear high heels fishing. Huh?
Never.
Step out as far as you can. Yeah. There you are. There you go.
Trying to sound funny.
Actually, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't think that's the first time.
What's a neat picture? 1, 2, 3. Let me get another one. Just say. They say nothing's worth doing unless it takes a little bit of trouble and effort, and taking your $2 is plenty of trouble and effort, but it's well worth it.
The Real Guys are brought to you by Toyota. More choices, better selection. Experience Toyota today. By Motel 6. For the best price of any national chain, visit motel6.com or call 800-4-MOTEL-6.
You see people make the same mistake over and over and over again, and it's hard not to say something like the dad would say, like, honey, if you don't slow down your back cast, you're going to tangle your line every time. Well, you don't want to say that. Of course, I did. Mern he's got a good attitude, and I think the girls have learned quite a bit from him.
Up and out. Up. And then this one we're going to lay it out there. Okay. So it's a little more straight up and out in front of you. Kind of lift everything up off the water. Very much. See how the loop's starting to close?
Yeah.
You'll have it here real quick.
Once we got out to the water, I was a little intimidated because, you know, the water's running heavy and you got to watch your step. And I don't know, I was a little intimidated, but Mern kind of eased us in. And I think I struggled definitely with keeping my fly rod up and not bringing it back so much. When we practiced with my dad, we kind of did the 10 and 2 motion, but Mern kind of corrected us to keep it a little bit more straight up so that the line wouldn't get all
Try one maybe a little further.
mixed up
where that
together.
clear, those light colored rocks are. Okay, and you're going to really got to mend it when you get it right out in. Yeah, right out in there. Mend. And see?
That's it!
So there. I felt at times with Ken's daughters that they were kind of intimidated by their lack of ability, yet with a little bit of work they picked it up very quick and got on to fish and did a very fine job of catching. Where'd it go?
There it is.
Here we go.
Number 3. We're getting smaller and smaller.
You hooked them in the same place.
Okay.
I've heard this said quite a few times. You only get out of something what you put into it, and you have to make an effort. You have to make an effort to take your family somewhere. You have to make an effort to have your kids try something they haven't tried before. Make an effort to get them to enjoy some of the things that you've enjoyed. I think it's the memories. The crazy photos we're going to take. We'll probably have some funny pictures. I need to get some pictures of Katie's good-looking shoes.
Okay, don't strip any more line in. Okay, go ahead and bring your rod tip around this way. You almost got it. There you are. Oh, you didn't like me.
Oh,
Okay, raise your rod.
there you go.
Go around here. Now just raise your rod tip up.
Wow, that's a beautiful fish.
Yeah. A little better.
Looky there. Just before we're about to go home.
What a job. It's been a pleasure having Ken and his family out. We enjoy it as a family event for ourselves. I've taught my nieces and nephews how to fish, and we go as a family quite often. I think it's a great thing. It'll keep people together. A little better fish.
Oh, I bet he's ready to get out of here. 13.52. Exactly. Quite honestly, I think more than anything, I guess because vacations are so few and far between, there's the expectation of making sure you catch a lot of fish. That's really what I was thinking about, and making sure that I was going to do an okay job and be at least graceful in my presentation. But once you get out here, you forget about that and just enjoy your time. It's a fish.
It's common.
Get it up.
They got that.
Up here at the pass.
How you doing?
Howdy. Glad to see you. Okay, chicks. Here comes Amy. 5 o'clock call.
We had Ken and his daughters meet us out on the Cochetope this morning. A little smaller river, a little smaller fish, but I thought the opportunity for the girls to catch fish was much greater out there than it was yesterday. The water was a little less intimidating, the walking wasn't quite as hard, and actually they did quite well. In the fewest false casts as possible, because that breeze is going to make all your false casting work against you rather than for you.
Okay.
Okay, one over on the right, and then let's go hit that slick spot up top. You want to be about maybe to fish the right-hand third of the river.
Bad.
Maybe a little. Good shot. Hope. It went under.
Got one.
Right. Hit your dropper.
Woo!
Nice job.
It's kind of a baby. It's all right.
You're a powerful little guy.
I think it's not the size that matters on this. Come on. And run.
Don't let your rod tip down. Keep it up. Let it be the shock absorber. Up. Okay. Now if you tilt it away from you and out into the river, you can make him swim right back up to you by bringing your rod tip upriver now. Upriver. See how he's swimming. You aren't lifting him out of the water as long as your rod tip's low. Okay.
Today was just.
Now start.
Today's been real fun. It's a lot different. I mean, as you can see, there's hardly any tall trees to get your line caught up in, and I don't know. It's hard to think that there's actually going to be fish in here that you can catch. And they're small, but for us that's okay. We don't really care about size. We just want to be out here, have fun, and
Than I first thought. Get your hands wet. You want to always wet your hands. Okay, slip me a little slack. Okay. I began the day working with Katie. Gave her a little bit lighter rod, a little shorter rod, different type of leader, and right off the bat could tell that the smaller river was suited her style.
everybody happy. Yeah.
Now you just let him revive a little bit here before
The water run through his mouth.
Yeah, he'll let you know when he's ready to.
There you go.
He's going. He's going. All right.
There we go. Let's check.
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Yes. Perfect, 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 perfect. Watch it. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. It's kind of fun to come back to a place. I was here 2 years ago, and towards the end of the day, we were just about ready to quit, and I was using a little grasshopper and got into a deep hole through that grasshopper, and here comes a brown. I just saw him come out from the bank. 18 or 19 inch long brown just came sneaking out and got my heart pumping. So this brings back good memories. I hope my daughters have some good memories from coming out here. He's just holding down here in the bottom.
Oh, that's a nice fish. That's beautiful.
Do me a favor, Mern, if you can come get this stick out of the way. Well, I'll try. It's okay. Here, I'll get it. There you go. There you go.
He's gone. He's trying to get you under that cut bank.
Uh-oh. So move your hand. All right, Thanks. Flank man, I will not forget that one.
I won't either. I was a witness.
The Real Guys has been brought to you by Toyota. More choices, better selection. Experience Toyota today. Neutrogena Norwegian Formula Hand Cream. It works.
Okay. Oh, got a big one. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. It's a good one. Take it easy. If he wants to run, let him go. If he wants to run, let him go.
That burned my
That's
finger.
too sweet.
Burned my finger.
Okay, honey, that's a nice trout. Great. Keep your rod tip up. Keep your rod tip up.
Oh, that's
nice.
the biggest one yet.
I got my rod. Okay, you got it.
I got it.
Main thing. Strip. Got to keep the line tight. Keep the line tight.
Okay.
Keep it tighter, a little tighter.
Tighter?
Perfect.
Bring him over.
Keep your rod tip up. Rod tip up.
Here we go.
Oh, this is a beautiful brown.
Let's see. What is that?
Look at how sweet, Katie. I'm going to try to do it without touching him very much. I'm trying to do something here. The light's behind me. I'm going to wet my hands really good.
Okay.
I'm going to lift it just for a second.
How big is that one?
Honey, that's probably 12.
12.
I'm going to set him back down. Just a second. That was neat. That really was. Let me get my... Can you hold that line? You got the line? Hold it just for a second. Let me get this. I don't want to touch him anymore. God, that was so fun.
That buddy. Here
That's it.
is.
Woo! Man.
Thank you.
Oh, man, that was
You think we
so
scared the
that
rest
was fun. I'll tell you what, that was worth the...
We're worth all those strikes.
Wait. Oh. We'll give you a big hug for that.
All right. Okay.
Who said I was a bad guy? That was just Amy saying that. You know, I'm starting to get very suspicious that maybe it's Katie. I know before they came out here, Katie and Amy probably would rather be somewhere else, but I think now that they've come, they've made a good effort, and
Nice
I think they
fish.
appreciate it.
I'll bring him right on.
Doesn't like me. Okay, now maybe raise your rod tip and just kind of point it towards me.
Okay. I don't want to get in that green stuff.
Bring it on around.
Ew.
Oh, he doesn't like me.
Chicken fly.
You grab
Looky there.
a fly. Another. Oh. Gonna lose this one too for you. All right, now look at the different coloration on this fish.
It's a little orange.
approach.
Squirmy rascal.
There you go. I turned him. Total different color. Still brown, still a beautiful fish.
Still a nice ending to it. Nice
Great way
day.
to end the day. All right.
I've always loved fly fishing. I think the best part about it is just being out in this beautiful country and, you know, seeing fish and all sorts of animals and enjoying company and feeling like you've really accomplished something by the end of the day.
Okay, and this is Big Bucky here.
I think I'm bigger than Big Bucky.
I think you are. Bucky's a great little horse. Very friendly. Once again, he obeys real well. He'll neck rein. He'll turn for you, like if you wanted him to turn to me. Lay the reins over, push with the outside foot. Push with the outside foot.
outside foot?
Yeah, good. Okay. And he'll do just fine. He likes equal rein again. And if you go to stop either of these horses, and you tell them whoa and you pull back, make them come to a complete stop. Don't let them get away with anything. They think they can do something with you in the saddle.
I'll do it.
They'll do it.
Mern, what's mine? Mine's name, Old Bucket?
Bucky.
The Brown Hornet?
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.